Ma.
What, Cody?
See, you made me cut off my hair. And you think I was gonna let you get away with that? What?
My shoes, bro.
No, I'm not in a good mood right now. Get back. Back to what I was saying, Ma. Checkmate. So I'm finna do something that you gon' think I was never gonna do to you.
Hey, Ma.
Hey, baby. Cody, don't do that.
Call Auntie Casey.
What you finna do, Cody?
Hey, Auntie Casey. I have a confession.
Hello.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, I have a confession. Well, before I even get started, I want to thank you for the raise money for using my report card.
Yeah, I just sent it to you because you got it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Alright, and I have a confession to make because I just don't feel comfortable lying to you about this. And
Cody.
Listen, I didn't feel comfortable then, and I don't feel comfortable now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you. So, remember when my mother's car was inside the shop maybe like a week ago or what, however long her car was inside the shop?
Yeah, when she brought my car back on E?
Yeah. So, remember, yeah, she brought it back on E, and then on top of that, you know that dent that was inside on the side of it?
Oh.
Back, towards the back, yeah. So, remember how she told you I drove the four-wheel into it by mistake? I never drove the four-wheel inside of it. She went over there to Applebee's to get them $2 margaritas, and she came back a little tipsy or whatever, right?
I know you lying.
I'm not lying, and guess what she did? She bad back. She was so tipsy, she turned the car around in the middle of the road, backed it all the way back, and hit that little part of the porch. You can't see it.
I know you lying, Cody.
Yeah, she hit the porch. She darn near put a dent in the porch, Auntie Casey.
So she told my car up, Cody.
Yes, ma'am.
While she up here blaming you, talking about you did, she told my car up, Cody.
Yep, and that's exactly why your tail light and part of your car do not work.
And then she ain't get it fixed.
She blamed it on me.
Okay.
Yeah, and she told me to lie for her because she already knew that you ain't gonna be mad at her, but you was gonna be mad at me. I mean, yeah, the opposite way from me. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, get on her about that, Auntie Casey. I love you.
She wrong for that, Cody.
Yep.
And that's why my insurance car next.
Yep. And did you ever find you a man for Thanksgiving dinner?
Bye, Cody.
Bye, I love you.
Love you too, bad. Call you mom.
Ooh,
Cody, I can't believe. Oh my God, Cody.
Bye, checkmate, sister.
Oh, the hood her ass out.
You got it. So any.
That's true.
Well, hey, that boy was spitting some truth. Oh, what's happening with the DLoft? It's your boy Pre, and we back at it again. So you rocking with your boy? You already know what to do. Hit the button, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we about to get in it.
Everybody likes to say is people have options. Everybody has options. But I want you to try something in real life. Say it out loud in front of the actual human being. Yes, she's one of my options. Watch that whole room freeze over because the word only works at a distance. The second it touches a real person, it just sounds wrong. And that's your first signal about it. Because if a concept cannot survive contact with the situation it describes, it's probably not describing reality. It's describing a model people invented. And people say they have options because they're interested in a lot of people. That's like saying you cook dinner because you open the fridge a lot. Looking at the food is not the same as cooking it. Interest is not relationship. Okay, let's go further, right? People say they have options because a lot of people would date them. But just because 10 people would date you or 10 people will get into a relationship with you does not mean you have options. It means that every shoe your size in the store fits your foot. That's exactly what it means. Fitting is not the same as working. Then the biological argument likes to show up. Humans evolved to maximize mating options. Okay, But I want you to explain this as well. Put 10 attractive people in front of someone. 8 register as nothing. 1 seems interesting. 1 or 2 feel strangely, irrationally alive. Not selection, not evaluation, recognition. Your nervous system didn't scan through inventory. It ran a pattern match. Then the modern argument, right? The modern argument. Dating apps, infinite profiles, endless exposure. But scrolling past 500 humans to find 2 interesting ones is not abundance. It's noise pollution. That's all it is. Visibility is not compatibility. Exposure is not resonance. A stadium full of people is not a relationship pool. It's just a stadium. That's all it is. Let's go to power strategy. Always keep options. Never depend on one person. That works in markets. It does, because markets reward leverage, but relationships stabilize through mutual narrowing. The mutual narrowing of attention. 2 people slowly letting the rest of the room fade out. That's all it is. 2 people slowly letting the rest of the room fade out. And if you keep every door open forever, I want you to understand what happens if you follow the power strategy. If you keep every door open forever, you do not become powerful. You become unable to invest. And people who cannot invest cannot build anything real with anyone. And then people say they feel chemistry with a lot of people. I can go ahead and go past that now. That is not what's happening. You're experiencing activation from a lot of people. Novelty, validation, drama. Those are easy to trigger. Compatibility is not. If intensity meant alignment, half the population would already be soulmates. But intensity repeats. Compatibility stabilizes. Let's go to cheating. Let's talk about the cheating argument. People cheat because they have options. I want you to know something that you are going to have to accept. Opportunities exist everywhere. Everywhere. But I want you to lock in. Faithfulness is not the absence of opportunity. It is the presence of commitment. And most of the time, cheating happens because something in that relationship broke and someone could not confront that honestly. That's all that ever happens. That's all that ever happens. Blaming options for cheating is like blaming grocery stores for hunger. It's just fundamentally the wrong mechanism. And let's go to where the whole thing breaks. I just go right past all the little small stuff. Every version of the options argument assumes the same premise, that relationships are built through a selection, right? Through a selection from a pool. Just like shopping. But that is not what humans do. Humans form relationships through recognition and unfolding. You meet thousands of people, but most of them will never register, and very few of them will feel alive. Just a couple of them. And amongst those few, maybe 1 or 2 eventually grow into something real. And that is not a marketplace experience. That is alignment. Alignment. So when people brag about having options, here's what they usually mean. I'm gonna tell you flat out. Attention. Attention. Matches. Flirting, visibility. Attention is cheap. I just want you to understand, attention is cheap. People can vie for attention their whole life. Real connection is a rare event. Attention is the easiest thing in the world to generate. So this means that the real scarcity in relationships was never the people. There's billions of people, right? The scarcity about relationships is alignment. And alignment does not increase just because the crowd got bigger. So next time somebody says they have options, I want you to actually understand what they're really describing. Visibility, not compatibility, not relationship, not even a commitment. They're just talking about visibility. They're just widely seen. That's all they are. Because when it comes down to the people we actually bond with, most of us never had options at all. We had recognition, right? And recognition does not come in bulk. I think I just peed.
Boy, I ain't want to stop him because he was going off and he was spitting some real true facts. That's right. The illusion of options. Man, that's gotta be tough. You really don't get but one. Man, really don't get but one. And usually, you wind up circling the block right back to that one because you thought you had options. And them options went what it do. Man.
Donald Trump told you that we were going to war with Iran because Iran had nukes. And that they were unenlightened protesters. Even though both of those things are here. But I like puzzle pieces. Riddle me this. The United States of America and Israel decided to hit a school in Iran, started a war, and currently kicked off on it. During the time period that Russia is already occupied in a war. 2 weeks prior to that, Donald Trump decided to send troops to Nigeria. Keep this in the back of your mind. Dalu. Yes. Fast forward back to Iran. Iran hit Kuwait, Qatar, the United Arabs, and threatened Saudi Arabia. Actually hit Saudi Arabia. Probably none of that makes any sense, Chewbacca. Let's break it down. The Strait of Hormuz currently processes 20% of production worldwide. 20% is not 80%, so you'd have to ask yourself, where's the other 80% coming from? Just go back to normal questioning. Who produces the most oil in the world? Did you say Russia? Iran? Venezuela? It's the United States. We produce and product the most oil and liquid nitrified gas since 2015. I think I told you that. After Crimea was annexed and Ukraine lost their spot as #1 when we came in and supposedly saved them. I was like, oh shit, that's all of OPEC. The organizations of petroleum exporting countries that made themselves in 1960s against the Western oil companies of the Seven Sisters. All of OPEC is engaged in war. Something still didn't add up to me. Why would gas prices immediately spike up in less than 2 weeks in the United States of America if we're the #1 producer of oil? No fucking way. Yes, oil is based off the global supply and demand and everything else in between. But oil in the United States of America specifically is also based off of federal and state taxes. Negating that, Trump decided not to give funding to multiple states. A defense bill was written for $908 billion less than 4 months ago and signed by everybody. They didn't have that money. So that means they would have to demand that money within the 4 quarters of the fiscal year, especially now, coming to April 15th. You'd literally have to be withholding gas in order for gas to go up the way it is in the United States, because our supplies doesn't come from there. You following me? It's kind of like somebody is playing something in front of you, like a movie, in order to entice a certain feeling. And we saw this during COVID in 2021 to 2022 when they were price gouging. They just randomly started raising the prices. Did you know that Venezuela was a part of OPEC? Venezuela is the largest reserves on the planet, not the producer, not the one that currently goes into production. But as of January 3rd, 2026, Donald Trump has activated a war against all of OPEC. This has nothing to do with Iran, because Afghanistan and Iraq are also activated. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's also probably why Congress hasn't stopped him. They can make a unanimous bipartisan vote to stop him as we speak, but they didn't, because they also approved the defense bill. All wars are planned.
Oh, tears. Oh, okay. I never thought to look at it like that. Look at it like that. I'd be on something like that. Interesting.
Hey, it's gone. What the fuck? What the hell? Oh. Yeah. Come on! Quick! Hi, puppy!
I ain't never in my life seen a donkey and a dog be best friends.
Who?
Well then, Colt, it's right there.
Oh, Jenny!
What the hell?
Wow.
Could she carry our dog away?
Oh, hell yeah, she could.
That's what's going on outside. Oh, he's digging a frickin' hole. Monty!
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Leo, hey! Leo!
Oh shit. Get it out of the pool, Axel.
You don't see not clucking or anything.
Look at her peeking.
Oh, no! Wow, dude!
Chicken on the porch. Chicken on the porch.
Brother, what's that?
That's alright. For my dog lovers. Alright, DLoft. That's gonna do it for today. I'm gonna wrap this one up. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Hey. Hit the button.